Well, it's been a long time since I've done a video on this channel, Dope218 here, and I don't know if anybody really knows, but I do my other channel, which is Paranormal Video Gamer, and I've been doing that since 2012, 2014, something like that. Well, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. Recently, stuff with COVID has been lifting, as a lot of you probably know, and with COVID 2 years ago that happened, um, pretty much I got stuck doing a lot of work. Um, there were some weeks where I probably worked 60 to 65 hours in a week, and it sucked. It was bad experience, hated it, and I never want to do that ever again. So, what I plan on doing with this channel, I've had a couple people ask me, what are you doing with your first channel? Are you going to be doing something with it because it's been a little over a year since you posted anything relevant? And I know a lot of YouTubers, what they do is they go to another channel and they stop posting on their original channel, and I'm not going to do that. I will be uploading some new stuff. I'm also going to be doing some more live streaming on this channel to get me to 1,000 subscribers. The reason I want to do 1,000 subscribers on here is because it's a personal goal, and it's always been a personal goal to get this channel up to 1,000, and my other channel also up to 1,000. And with my other channel, I crossed that threshold quite a while ago. It was probably about 2 years ago or so, 3 years ago, when I crossed over 2,000. I was like, holy crap! I can't believe I actually got to over 2,000, and I still can't believe it. And I know a lot of people are like, it's only 2,000 subscribers. Woo, gives a crap. But for me, it's a big deal because, honestly, I never thought I'd get there, and I never thought that I would um, even come close to that number. I always just did YouTube as like this one thing to kind of, you know, have fun and, share stuff, and thought it would be kind of cool to share everyday life things and just overall just have fun, and that's what I do on my gaming channel. I do a lot of gaming content on my other channel, and it may not get a lot of views, but I have fun doing it, and I think that's the important thing. Um, I also wanted to get into doing like very small, short films here on this channel. And I also wanted to do some comedy stuff. Got stuff in my head that I've always thought would be kind of funny to do. And that's what I'm going to put on this channel as well. You'll see some gaming stuff, but mostly it's going to be film stuff, art stuff, comedy stuff, that kind of thing. And sometimes it all kind of together. I also want to do a Dead Space project at some point. They just announced recently there's going to be a Dead Space remake. Looking forward to that, and I'm going to play that probably on my gaming channel. I'm going to play that a lot. I've got PlayStation 5 now, had PS4, I've got PS3. Um, I still have my HiPaw HD uh, system, my capture card, and it works really good. Still no problems whatsoever, so I definitely want to use that a lot more often. It's just unfortunately, when COVID happened, um, a lot of my time disappeared from doing YouTube, and that's because my work schedule, work a lot of hours for a company. They expect you there. You don't have a job, and YouTube doesn't exactly pay my bills. I have to go out and actually work because that's what pays my bills in order for me to live in this wonderful house you see in the background and my nice, comfortable chair that I have that I'm sitting on. So, um, yeah, YouTube, I never, I never did it because I wanted to make money. That was never my goal. My goal was to entertain you, and I still stand by that statement. That's why when I do my gaming stuff, I like making people laugh. I like throwing in comments that pop in my head as I'm going. And when I do my comedy bits here on YouTube, I want you to understand My goal is to entertain you. It's always been to entertain you, and that's it. Straight. I just want to make that perfectly clear. I know a lot of YouTubers, they say, oh, this is my goal, this is what I want to do, yada, yada, yada. I'm not using my HD camera that I normally use. I'm just using my regular camera that is on my laptop because to pull that out and get everything set up would be, complete waste of time. And I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want to waste my time doing all this fancy stuff just to make it look pretty. I just wanted to get the message out there, let you guys know. I plan on putting some new stuff on here very, very soon. You can subscribe to my other channel, Paranormal Video Gamer. I have a podcast going now where it's Game Ahead Radio, which I just did an episode on YouTube, and I'm going to be putting that on Game Ahead Radio as soon as I can figure out how to convert it. It's a lot of work converting an audio file or a video file into an audio file. I didn't realize that when I first started the journey. But yeah, so that's basically the rundown of where this channel is going. And I'd love to hear feedback. I know a lot of people love the Dead Space video that I put together. It got a lot of views. I know a lot of people love the Mortal Kombat video I did, where it shows all the fatalities of all of the Mortal Kombat characters from that game. And I know what's popular. I've seen where my videos are currently at. I see how popular some of them have been. And it surprises me that certain ones are more popular than others, especially the Dead Space one. I never expected that to get, almost 300,000 views. And I put that on this channel because I wanted to have something that one night when I wanted to watch it, I had all the episodes ready to go. And I didn't have to worry about looking up each individual episode, which before I put that on there, a funny story. I actually had a channel that I used to watch a lot. They used to put a lot of Dead Space stuff on, and they had all the episodes on there, and they were all individuals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. And the one morning, I decided to wake up, and I felt like watching it again because I hadn't watched it in, I don't know, maybe 2 months, 3 months. So I said, all right, you know what? I feel like watching it again because that thing is really, really cool. Well, I went to the person's channel, and the person's channel was deleted. And I reached out to that person on social media at the time, and I asked what happened, and he pretty much said that he had received some threats from people stating that pretty much because he put something on YouTube that, was a web series type of thing that he should, take it off because it's disrespectful to the artists and things like that on YouTube and on the franchise of Dead Space and whatnot. And, I sent him a message. I said, look, I'm going to put it on there, and if people hate it, then they hate it. And it is what it is. I'll deal with the consequences afterwards. But I said, this is something that should go on YouTube, and it should be on YouTube for as long as it can be so people can enjoy it. And he agreed with me, and he gave me his blessing to put the thing on there, and I did. And then I found out probably about 2 years later, 3 years later, after I put it up, unfortunately, he passed away. He was a really good guy. I don't want to mention his name because obviously he doesn't have a channel anymore. He doesn't have his name out there anymore. I only knew his first name. I didn't know his last name. I wish I had taken the time to actually get to know him fully before, I put the stuff on there. But reason I'm telling you his story is I wanted to acknowledge him that he was actually the first guy to actually put the series on YouTube, and it's kind of like a tribute to him in a way because it's paying respect to a guy who had actually done the work and put all the episodes on YouTube, and it was by fate that I saw that it was on YouTube, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna copy these videos. I'm gonna copy these videos from EA, and I'm gonna put them on YouTube because they weren't on YouTube at the time. Now I see that there's a couple people that have put the videos on YouTube, which much better quality. Which again, back in the day, when I made that video. Unfortunately, the quality wasn't as good. Uh, when I downloaded those videos, I was using a really old video recorder, and even though I had buffered them and edited them into 1080p, YouTube decided that it was not going to buff them out at 1080p, which, or maybe it was 720p, but it was one of those, and you know, I don't know why they did that. I think it was a copyright issue or something like that, and they couldn't legally do that. But those videos have stood the test of time. They still look good overall. They're not the greatest quality, and I know that. And I'm grateful for everybody who has watched those videos. So, thank you. Thank you very much. Again, new stuff is coming. Uh, as you can see from my shirt, Punisher fan. I got some Punisher stuff that I want to put on. And I got some games. I've got some jokes. I've got comedic sketches. I've got a game room that I'm getting to debut here on the channel and also on the other one. So it's going to be interesting to say the least for the future of the channel. And again, I just wanted to take a second and thank all of you, all 700 and some odd people here who have subscribed. A lot of you probably haven't gotten any notification, and that's okay. It's just a YouTube thing. YouTube, if people aren't watching every single video, YouTube does not let them know what is happening unless they actually check it. I'm probably pretty sure there's a lot of accounts on here that are no longer active and people have left. Maybe unfortunately they passed away and they're no longer with us. But if you're one of them, thank you. Generally, thank you for sticking around and subscribing and watching. So again, thank you. Hopefully you guys will see me real soon. Well, I know you'll see me real soon. Just don't know when. So, thank you, everybody. Have a great day.